So today I'm going to talking about the Turkish residence permit, which is also called Kimlik in Turkish. And it's because most of the students know English, so the medium of instruction or the language will be English. So yeah. So the first point we need to consider here is the rental agreement, the rental contract. This is the first step towards the Kimlik for the residence permit, as because it is essential to get a rental contract, rental agreement for the residence permit. So you need to contact with your the owner, the property owner, and you need to make the rental contract with your names and Kimlik and everything, like passport number or your residence permit number. With that, you need to also have some notarization on it. It is the process, authentic process, by which you can easily make your rental contract authentic. So this is the first step. So the second step is the health insurance. Like, what really health insurance is? The health insurance is about the per year annual health insurance you need to have for the residence permit, as because it is necessary for residence permit. So for that you need to go some companies. There are many companies like Ankara Sigorta and Japonia Sigorta. So there are various companies here in Turkey. You need to have the health insurance for that. And the main thing you need to consider here is that the duration of your health insurance covered is also the same of your residence permit. Like, if you are having a health insurance of about 1 year, so you are just getting your the residence permit of about 1 year, no more than that. So the health insurance time duration should be matched with the time duration of your residence permit. So they should be equal, they should be same. And if you talk about the health insurance price, so it's pretty much unpredictable, as because the lira sinks a lot, due to which the new policies has been introduced regarding health insurance policy. So now the health insurance price is about 800 lira, but my friend did health insurance of a friend about 406 tele. So it's pretty much unpredictable and it varies a lot. So you need to be careful about health insurance prices, because there are a lot of companies like Ankara Sigorta and Japonia Sigorta which offer different price with different facilities. So you need to consider that. So yeah. So the third point here we need to look about is the tax number, vergi number. Tax number is associated with the who was living in Turkey. So you can get this tax number by going to the vergi office, the tax office. You can go there with your passport and other documents. You can ask them like, I want tax number, as because I want to apply for a residence permit. They will give you. And you can also get this tax number, vergi number, online by this website I'm mentioning here, as because these days it's pretty much easy to get tax number online as well. So avail this opportunity. So the fourth one is that when you will get the rental contract, the health insurance, the tax number, what you should do now is to go to this website and you can have your application form. And you need to fill the application form very carefully, because the application form is related to all your documents. You should be very careful. You should not make any blunder with that, so that it is the all information from your passport and all your educational documents. This is very responsible task you need to do. And after the filling the form, you can it will verify with your email or your telephone number. So for that you also should have the same number in Turkey, or you can go with your email as well. So yeah. So the fifth point we need to consider is about the student paper, which they call in Turkish öğrenci belgesi. It is the process by which it is a confirmation you are a part of university. So it is very essential, and you need to ask university for your student paper. Go to the öğrenci işleri, or you can say the student affairs department, and you can ask them we need I need the student paper for my residence permit. So they will give you the residence permit. But be careful about one thing, that and the student paper which I'm talking about is active student paper, active öğrenci belgesi, which is only acceptable for residence permit case. Your passive student paper will not be acceptable at all. Your case will gonna reject at that. So be careful. So try to get the active student paper, which plays a vital role in your student residence permit case. So yeah. So moving forward, if you are living in a private apartment or sharing an apartment, so you should have some copy of bills, or you can say the bills of electricity or bill of gas, as because it is not that much required, but it is a part of your residence permit. They sometimes ask, immigration office sometimes required the bills, the electricity bills, for authentication process, for making the case more stronger. You should attach those bills with your residence permit file, with your residence permit case, so that there will be no chances of any rejection or objection. So you can consider this point as well. So if you will talk about the documentation, which document you should have. So if you talk about documentation, you should have the passport, the front page of your passport, and the one you are having visa at. You should have the color photocopies of those two pages, and you should have the photographs this size. I think it's 2x2 and with a white background. It is essential for residence permit, is a part of residence permit, and you should have about 4 photographs like these. and you should also have one digital photograph like this in order to upload it on your application form as well. It is essential to upload a photograph which is similar to this one you will be submitting on your residence permit case. So you should need to be careful about that as well. And so when you will head towards a photocopy shop and you will gonna have some documents, photocopies and color photocopies, so try to get one extra application form with you, as because it will be pretty much easier, like if you will be there any objection or problem with your residence permit case, so you have one extra form with you physically, so that you can go to the immigration office Gujaratisi and tell them their application number and make them show your application number, so they will understand your case with the rendezvous with the application form. So it is pretty much sensible to get one extra form with yourself. It will help you a lot. So yeah. So moving forward, if we talk about the tax payment, so you need to pay a residence permit fee which is currently about 125 lira. You should pay this 125 lira tax payment at your tax number which you have already got from your tax office or got online from any website. So you need to pay this fees at your tax number. This is a part of residence permit, and you can pay this tax fees online as well, as because if you're having any bank account in public or government bank, so you can pay this residence permit fees online as well. And you will also gonna have online receipt as well, which you will gonna have print of that and attach with your residence permit file whenever you are submitting. So it is a proof that you have submitted the residence permit fees at a correct IBN, at a government IBN. So yeah. So these are all the documentation you should do responsibly. You should be careful about one thing about your visa duration, as because you should do all these things within your visa duration or before the expiration of your visa. So good luck to everyone, and if you have more questions you can text me on my Instagram or in the comment section, so I will answer your all the comments. So good issue.